This is Cole. He's my roommate, he's my cameraman, and he's my audience today. What do you do to pass the time? What if I told you there is a way to pass the time, reduce your stress, and actually increase your brain function, all from the comfort of your couch? The answer to this question is really simple. It's play video games. Today, I would like to talk to you about why you should play more video games. First, I will talk about increased brain size and function. Second, I will talk about video games relieving stress. Third, and finally, I will talk about video games and their educational value. Playing video games can actually increase the size and function of your brain. The problem with video games is they're given a bad rep from a variety of different people. Mothers, different organizations want to outlaw different video games from people being able to play them. But according to wonderhowto.com, research showed that gray matter is increased the most in players in their right hippocampus, right prefrontal cortex, and their cerebellum areas that are in charge of important functions like spatial navigation, the formation of memories, strategic planning, and motor skills. Also, according to psychologytoday.com, a new study has found that video gaming can stimulate neurogenesis. Neurogenesis is the growth of new neurons, and according to my visual aid, the hippocampus, right prefrontal cortex, and everything else that was stated is all in this red area right there, and that is the most important part of the brain for various functions that you use in everyday life. Playing different types of video games can help develop different cognitive functions. For example, if you play a game that requires a lot of strategic thinking, you will both increase your strategic thinking abilities and your brain flexibility. Video games can also help with your reading ability. People who have problems with reading, being helped with video games, also have an increased attention span for reading or other things if they had a shortened attention span capability before. Video games have been found to relieve stress. According to a study by tamiu.edu, the results suggest that violent video games reduce hostile feelings and depression through mood management. The study shows that video games do more than just waste time. And if you are feeling stressed out and you don't know how to deal with it, try playing a video game. The reason that video games help relieve stress, according to truestressmanagement.com, video games break the natural pattern and give your brain a break from everyday life. If you have a very consistent, repetitive schedule like many college students do, and with class and their work schedules, try playing a video game to relieve yourself of that very repetitious stress. Finally, video games can be used to learn many different things, depending upon the type of video game that you're playing. You could learn anything from the rules of a sporting event, or even something about a historical event from some video games. There's actually a class being offered at the University of Wisconsin that uses almost entirely video games just to teach the content of the course. According to the American Psychological Association's website, playing video games, even violent shooters, may boost children's learning, health, and their social skills. That being said, I think video games should be a tool that teachers should use occasionally in the classroom to teach the children. However, I don't entirely agree with the whole idea of using a violent shooter on young children. According to scientificamerican.com, if educational video games are well executed and they provide a strong framework for inquiry and project-based learning, they are a very valuable tool for a teacher to use. After looking at that site, it was also found that using educational video games in the classroom actually helped the children stay focused and get better grades in the subject in which the video game was used. And then my second visual. This is a graph that shows from the year 1999 to 2009, and the red is the amount of video games being played, and the blue is reading of different text. And as you can see on the graph, in 1999, children were playing around 20 minutes of video games a day, and now in 2009, they're actually playing just about 80 minutes a day. So it's almost increased 4 times. So as a future teacher, I think that we need to learn how to actually use and harness the idea of a video game to try to teach and connect to the children that we're going to be teaching. So today I've told you a few things that are benefits about playing video games. These include increased brain size and function, stress relief, and the educational benefits of video games. I hope that I have given you enough information to consider playing more video games, and then I'll show you my cameraman and audience one more time. There he is. Thank you.